Hey, it's been a while since a rant video has been posted by me, and that's my phone. So basically, this one is it's actually gonna be fun to talk about because I'm gonna get worked up. I'm already getting worked up thinking about it. So this one is about a company that is fairly well known for doing embroidery and all that shit. So this is about lids. Okay, so this is my experience today with lids. Okay, so I have a friend in London, Ontario, and he does design work and stuff, and he gets hats through distribution. Um, and with the distributor, certain distributors license their product to be resold to customized. So, example, Hanes, Gildan is a big one. You can buy Gildan shirts for like $2, $3, and put whatever the hell you want on them. That's why they sell these shirts. You can get things like New Era hats that are completely plain that you customize and things like that. Certain distributors have licenses through these. So what I'm trying to do is I was getting Realtree hats. Anyone that doesn't know Realtree, it's a hunting company. They provide like camo, hunting camo specifically, and things like that. Um, so I got a couple of hats that are completely plain. These are the hats, okay? So this is the RXTX. This is the Max 5, okay? So these are camo. This one, very, very faint. You can see the little Realtree logo right there, right? That's it. That's all it is. This hat is not made, like, put together by Realtree. This print is Realtree. This hat is made by AJM, okay? And what I was doing is I have my school portfolio showing next Monday. So because I'm trying to, like, do my brand or whatever, and I don't want to, I'm dealing with, like, suppliers overseas, but I'm not going to have that in time to show for my portfolio. So I want a prototype. My prototype is a Realtree camo hat with my logo on the front, right? Pretty basic. So I called good old Lids because they're good at, like, they're known for this shit to customize stuff and whatever. And they've done stuff for me before. The one time they fucked it up, though. I got her to put my name on the side here, just, like, really basic and, like, glow-in-the-dark white. And she put it on a fucking angle. And, like, I obviously can't get my money back because they've done their work. But even though they didn't do it properly, like, I don't know. I just didn't start a fight over that. But anyway, so I called the Lids in Waterloo. I explained that I have a hat, and she's like, okay, well, like, give me, like, an idea of what it is. And I'm like, well, I can't just, like, explain my logo over, like, the phone, really. Like, it's kind of complex. And she was like, okay, well, what kind of hat is it? And I said, it's a Realtree camouflage hat. It's completely plain from a distributor, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, we can't do it if it has a brand on it. And I was like, but it's not a brand. Like, the camouflage is a brand, but this hat is not a brand. Like, this hat is distributed by AJM. AJM owns the rights to distribute anything that they want with this hat. They could come up with different designs with Realtree camouflage. That's what they pay extra money for, is for their license to distribute Realtree camouflage. Okay? So this hat is not Realtree. This hat is AJM. The camouflage is Realtree. I tried to explain that to her. And my friend does the right thing to do and calls the distributor in London to make sure that AJM does in fact have the rights to distribute and that I can customize it as much as I want. And sure enough, he's right. I can, because it's owned by AJM and they have the rights to distribute them. They sell these specifically to be customized. That's why they sell them, or else they'd sell it with the Realtree crap on the front. This, like, it's just stupid. So I got in a fight with the girl, the manager, I'm assuming, at like, whatever it's called, Lids or whatever. Oh my god, sorry. So I, like, get in a fight with her, and I was trying to explain that it's not a Realtree hat, necessarily. It's a Realtree camouflage. It's a plain AJM hat from a distributor, from a licensed distributor. And she was just a complete bitch to me on the phone. And I was like, whatever. Like, honestly. So then what I do is I call Lids customer service because I want confirmation that this, in fact, is a policy. So I call, and it's some lady with, like, a thick accent because they're in the States. She's at, like, the headquarters thing. She's customer service. And I explained to her that it's from, a licensed distributor of Realtree product, like, of the camo. And, she's like, okay, let me check one sec. So she goes away. She comes back and she says that there is no policy, considering it's from a distributor, like a licensed distributor, that they have permission to print these hats. There's no problem. It's really up to the store whether they want to or not. They can say yes or no. But she's like, there's no policy that, like, this policy that they're saying is bullshit because it's not a branded hat. A branded hat would be this that has the logo on it. Let's say I was doing this, okay? And I wanted to add my little shit. They can't do this because it's a branded hat. Or, for example, my John Deere hat. I can't add something to this because it's a branded hat. It's already branded. But if I came in there with a green hat, they can do it because it has a different distributor in the fucking tag. This is what I keep trying to tell them. I'm like, you can look inside the hat. It's not a fucking Realtree hat. It's an AJM hat. Both of these are fucking AJM hats. You look at my Mossy Oak, okay? Because when I got the John Deere hats from this distributor, they distribute Mossy Oak print as well, right? They have the rights for Mossy Oak print. They can distribute it whatever they want. I look at my Mossy Oak hat, okay? You can't really see it anywhere clear on the top of the hat. But right here, by the beak, there's the Mossy Oak, okay? It says breakup. This is a Mossy Oak print. This is a Mossy Oak embroidery and a hat. This is not even a Mossy Oak hat. This was not created and made by Mossy Oak. This is a completely different company. This is a distributor. This is the distributor. This is the company, the brand. This is the company's camo. As long as they license and they allow companies like whatever this is called, Outdoor Cap, to use their stuff, I could buy this camo hat and put whatever the fuck I wanted on the front of it. Why? Because it's a distributor. A fucking distributor, okay? Same with the John Deere one. I looked at this one too. This one is K Products, okay? K Products. This is not a John Deere hat. John Deere did not make this hat. John Deere stuck their logo on the front. So please tell me, Lids, what is the difference between me grabbing a fucking camouflage hat from Realtree and putting my logo on it? It's both by fucking distributors, is it not? Because that doesn't say Mossy Oak. This doesn't say fucking Realtree. And the fact is, this isn't even for resale. It's not like I'm going in there with like 1,000 hats and saying, I want you to put my logo on this so I can resell it. This is for a school portfolio. This is for my fucking portfolio. Just so it's like a prototype so I can say, this is what I'm working on. I'm working on getting my own camo design. I'm working on getting them all embroidered. I'm working on getting my name in this fucking hat. This is what I'm working on. This is to present for my school so I can get accepted. And Lids, I don't know why, won't help me out and they won't take my money. This is the main job that they have, is to embroider hats. Like, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. So I got in a fight with the girl at Conestoga, called customer service. Customer service looked up the store number for Conestoga. So Conestoga, you're fucked. FYI, you have a complaint from me. She said that the district manager is supposed to call me in the next 24 hours. When I called the Fairview location, the district manager was already there. And I was like, funny story. I'm going to be getting a call from him in the next 24 hours because of this stupid complaint. Because this is retarded. This is actually retarded. Not one place besides in the camo. Yes, this is Realtree camo. This is not a Realtree hat. Okay? If you look in this tag, this is literally, this is not a fucking Realtree hat. Like, this is not. You can go on AJM, and they have so many different things. They have, I don't know if it's AJM, but, so Westmount Distributors distributes, like, Gildan, Hanes, which is another big one. Augusta, there's, like, King something. They have, like, jerseys that you can customize. They have, like, anything from, like, coffee mugs that you can put your own like, hockey team on and shit. Like, it's a distributor. Look up the definition of distributor and supplier. AJM is, like, the supplier. Westmount Distributors is a distributor. Like, they wouldn't be able to sell these to people if it was illegal and branded. Like, they obviously have a license. You can call them. They have a license to do this. And they said that they've never had a problem with this. They've sold thousands of these hats to people. And thousands of them come back and they're customized with different logos and different shit on it. Like, it's not a problem. That's why they're there. But for some reason, lids just won't do it. Or sorry, these locations of lids won't do it. And you know what the guy said? He's like, oh, we talked to our embroider guys or whatever the fuck they are. And they said they can't do it because it's a brand. And I was like, it's not a brand though. It doesn't have like, besides in the camouflage, because this is Realtree camo, this is not a branded hat. When I put my thing on it, then it will be a branded hat, right? So this is what he was claiming, and I don't know, I got in a fight. And then he was like, so is there anything else? And I was like, no, just now I know that your company sucks dick. Literally, I'm honestly never going to go to lids again for anything because this just turned me off completely. Like, even in this one, it has Realtree once. It literally says it once, and it's like really, really faint at the front. It doesn't say Realtree across the front. It doesn't say it on the back. You wanna know why? Because you're supposed to customize it. Oh my god. I can't stress this enough. Thank God for my friend for like being a fucking god right now and actually helping me out because this is bullshit. Like, this is actually bullshit. The fact that this isn't even a fucking mossy oak hat. Like, this is just their mossy oak camouflage. Like, on a fucking whatever this is, outdoor cap. That's it. Like, I could look overseas and I could find a distributor from like fucking China that has the rights to use Realtree camouflage, and I could get like 10,000 of my hats with my logo on it on a Realtree hat. And you know what? I could have my name on the back. I could have it stitched in the side. It doesn't even matter. You want to know why? Because it's a fucking distributor. I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get riled up. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to go eat my feelings now. Thanks for listening to my bullshit. Don't go to lids because they suck dick. And see ya.